Hello Traveler and welcome to the Duelist Theater. I hope you're having a great 4.6 trying things with the new cards. I certainly did in my latest stream where we tried to get the biggest hit possible on Crab with a little help from our opponent. Now, like a lot of record attempts go, it involved a fair amount of resetting, so today we have the highlight reel for you showing you how the setup worked, followed by the 2 times we got to the end and made that huge hit on Crab. Definitely not the usual gameplay for GITCG, but it was a ton of fun and I hope you enjoy checking it out. Wait, does anyone else hear that? What the? But let's see, crab. This okay. So this is the setup for the damage side. So this is the crab deck. We have of course Mona, who's going to be there because you need to double. So her burst does work with the crab burst. There is going to double the damage. So we're going to get that to double up on all the shields that we have. We of course have the Emperor Fire and Iron. And since it's a new character card, for those of you who weren't like reading up on card, so the way the Emperor works is, first of all, he has 6 health. He starts off with 5 shields by default. We're really going to ignore the skill here. We're never going to use it, so don't worry about it. But the burst specifically, one of the things that it does is it deals 1 pyro damage base, and the 2 piercing we don't really worry about, but it does do 2 piercing damage. But it does +1 pyro for every 2 shields that the crab gets. Every 2. And there's no upper limit, aside from the turnaround limit, to how high you can stack this shield. So, you know, basically with Mona's burst, you can kind of imagine that because it doubles, every shield that you get is going to be 1 point of damage. So our goal is to stack shields as quickly as possible. And the way you do that is anytime there's any shield on your team, it just eats it and goes to the crab. The thing to keep in mind is that it's every individual shield status. So if you eat, say, a shield that's worth like 5, let's say they use Geores and you buffed a shield that's worth 5, that doesn't give 5 shields to the crab, it only gives 2, because it only cares about the actual statuses. So the way you abuse that is you want as many individual different shields as possible. So tenacity works, and in this case we are using Noelle. So people worked out pretty quickly. Noelle is the most efficient way to do that for 2 reasons. 1, of course, you can equip an artifact, so that's 1 source of shields. 2 is her breastplate, of course, gives 2 shields. 3, though, is this crystallize reaction. So we're going to be trying to trigger crystallize as much as possible because every crystallize is 2 extra shields. So Kojo's job here, on the other side eventually, when we'll look at the other deck, is to self-apply Hydro as much as possible to enable me to crystallize every hit with Noelle. It's going to be like a real team effort here, because without someone on the other side helping you do this, it's going to be really hard to pull off. So that's 4. There's actually a 5th source, which is because Noelle is a Claymore user, we do in fact
have the bell.
Oh yeah, I'm clicking. I always do this. I click in my OBS and then not actually like on the screen.
Oh so, yeah, I know it happens. I'm like, oh, there's my screen.
Yeah. So this is, of course, if you remember the bell, we haven't seen this card in a while, ever since Itto came out of the meta, but it does give you a shield point whenever you use a skill. And more importantly, it's a different source, right? Like it's a completely different status icon, and you start to see that every different status icon becomes a shield for the crab. The other thing that we're going to need is this crab talent. It's got a lot of text on it, but essentially the crab talent is kind of like a tenacity. It's going to give us 2 shields every turn. And then our goal is going to be to equip all 3 characters with a shield as early as possible. Now, obviously, if we had the perfect opener, we could get this like really good, but we're going to just reset a couple of times, hope that it works out. We have a couple of cards for generating energy and generating dice, but then there's a few ways. We have Emblem to stack up an extra 2 burst energy on the last turn, Adeptus to do the same thing, and then actually one of the new cards, White Glove and Fisherman, I noticed this, it's a separate, like, it's another way to get 2 extra damage onto the crab. So we're running one of this, and the way it's going to really go is we're going to be basically drawing a whole deck. And the funny thing is the limitation here isn't actually just on the number of die, but because you're using skill on Noelle, we actually have to roll like 9 geo. The goal is 3 skills a turn, and that's going to take 9 geo, which is actually really hard. Like it's actually a challenge to get to 9. Some people were saying that you can theoretically up to 12 dice and do 4 actions, but I think that's like the next level. Like if we set a record today, probably one of the only ways to beat it is to try and go for like a 4-action turn with 12
Yeah,
dice, but that is
absolutely.
so hard. But that's why you have Jade Chamber here. Because believe it or not, Jade Chamber, while I crap on it a lot for regular decks, is a very good way to fix a mono element strategy, right? If your deck relies on 5 casts of one element, or for some reason, like what we're doing, 9 of an element, Jade Chamber is actually the GOAT. Like, it is the best at guaranteeing you a single element die. So we're gonna go ahead and try that. We have some supports, of course, for generating energy. The one, oh yeah, I have to. This is a change up from yesterday because one of the people in GITCG gave me this idea. But so Kid Kujirai normally, of course, it flips between support zones. But if Kojo fills up his support zone before I play Kid Kujirai, we're gonna be able to lock that Kid Kujirai on my side
Yeah.
and give me an extra dice every turn. And he's cheaper than the other ones, so we're gonna do that. I don't know if we want to add Kid Kujirai to your deck as well. I still have you on the runner list because I think you want a mix of
I
two. I think you want 1 or 2 Jade Chambers and then 1 or 2 Kid Kujirai or Rana effects, just dice generating effects.
Right. Let me think. Rana does feel a little weird. Because she is too white. So I would consider Kid Kuji, right? It does depend on. Because I also want to get down to Maus and when I
Yep.
get down to Maus so I can draw the artifacts out. But I guess it doesn't matter too much on
Yeah,
my
it
end.
doesn't. It really doesn't matter too much. The only coordination we have to make sure is that
Mm-hmm.
if we are both playing Kid Kujirais, is we need to make sure we have a full support zone at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the turn, which could be tricky because we are playing a couple that will discard, like White Glove Fisherman. Hopefully, it won't matter until the very last round.
Mm-hmm.
But let me briefly talk about at least my iteration. Again, your deck might look a little bit different if you have any different tendencies for these, but we're
No, I see business vision. I took a look at it, and this
okay.
does make a lot of sense. So,
Yeah.
one thing you might want to talk about is the Joyous and Bloom core.
Yes, we'll talk about that. So we have Kokomi and Barbara, our best healers in the game, also best self hydro players. One of the other things that you have to, the other challenge, there's two like damage challenges. One is you actually have to make sure you don't die to the Kokomi jellyfish. It's pretty hard, but you do need to swap around on Noelle and Mona in order to tank damage equally. Otherwise, you will
Mm-hmm.
go down within 14 rounds because you don't have any food in the other deck. Barbara, of
Mm-hmm.
course, very good at self-applying hydro. Also going to be good at keeping alive. Kirara, we might change. Someone actually brought up an interesting point, and we'll see if we want to change this out. That we don't need it, but
Mm-hmm.
for now, the reason we have Kirara in the deck, one is actually lets us use Inazuma Resonance, which is actually,
Yes.
again,
Yes.
very
Yes.
important because you actually get screwed over by your dice rolls after 14 rounds, way more than you think.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
on this off chance you need it, we have Inazuma Resonance. We of course have a lot of food to keep Kojo alive because
Mm-hmm. Yes, lots of food, especially the new macaroons.
yeah, once you have the bell equipped, it's actually like you're doing 9 damage every turn, so you need to be able to mitigate that with enough dice as well. We of course have another artifact package. This is going to be just as good for the other side to stay alive. And then Rana here is our dice generator, but again, we could also just replace with Kikujirai. But this Joyous Celebration, so the reason it's here is at some point we're gonna get any of the characters, if they have Hydro, will use
Mm-hmm.
Joyous Celebration when we're on Kirara. That
Mm-hmm.
generates a Bloom Core for me, which will buff Crab by another 2 damage. Like
Yes.
we are really min-maxing here. Um
Yeah.
I think you have the easier reroll side, so it's definitely the focus is on here. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? I
Mm-hmm.
think I just roll away Tenacity. Actually, not Tenacity, Arcane
Oh, double
Courtyard.
tomatoes.
Let's see.
Oh, is that it?
Okay, we have it. Okay, we have
All
three.
right.
We have three.
All right.
Okay, who do we need to open on here?
I'm gonna open on Barbara. So we're gonna roll with Barbara into Kokomi, I imagine. So yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to skill first round, so
Mm-hmm.
just keep
Right.
that in mind. But I probably will end first anyway. But you need to make sure that we can.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's definitely start on Barbara. Although actually, maybe you start on Kokomi, go Barbara, skill, and then let the end of turn.
Oh yeah, reapply Hydra to herself. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
they already started Barbara. But I think this should still work
Okay.
out. Unfortunately, I
Okay.
did not get an amazing
That's
dice
fine.
roll, but
My dice rolls are actually great.
oh yeah,
Okay.
I can see it. That's pretty good. All right, Imperial Panoply.
Actually, do I need to skill first? Is that an extra shield if I skill?
I feel like you could probably ramp it up if anything, since your dice rolls are so good. I don't know how necessary.
Well, no, I'm thinking. So in order to use crab talent, I actually have to create a skill. So I think I
Right.
actually use a breastplate this round.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. All right. Ooh, okay. I can actually tune this.
See, yeah. My hand's kind of bad, but I did roll into 2 Timaeus, so I should be fine for the most part.
Yeah. All right.
Here, all right, let's
So
get
that's
Barbara up and moving
9.
here.
Okay, I have tenacity. Right. Perfect. Okay, this one's continue.
Nice,
Okay, I'm gonna
perfect.
end.
Yeah, and I should be swapping to Kokomi to still self-apply Hydra regardless.
You could, or if you have something to equip, like now's a good window because I'm gonna start.
Unfortunately not. I would have
Okay.
to play Timaeus and then my Hydro dice, so
Okay.
probably
Then yeah,
do.
you can become your skill. Yeah. I mean, Timaeus could draw you like an ancient helm.
Oh, yeah, he got me an. Speaking of which, he got me an Ancient Helm.
Okay, it's good enough.
Do you think it's okay if I don't skill because I do not have great dice? I'll have to spend my Hydro dice and then tune the rest.
Yeah. I think that's okay. The first round's gonna be a lot of setup,
Mm-hmm.
so I think it's okay.
Gotcha. Okay. So we'll stick with this, and then we'll do that, and then we'll get rid of these two, and then let's do this. There we go. All right, that is my turn.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna put this chat. I need to put this chat thing like somewhere we can actually read it. Yeah. We'll
You can put it over the timer. I feel like timer's probably the least important thing.
where's the timer? Oh, this thing.
Oh, the little shot clock on the left.
Okay. We'll
Yeah.
try putting here. All right. We'll
Oh,
see how it
okay. Good
goes.
roll. We'll need this.
No, I need Geo. Oh, okay. The dice rolls are already not okay. This is why I ran toss up.
Hey, let's go toss up. Man, I wish I got my J chamber earlier. Now it came. Okay,
Oh my
this
god.
turn I think I will probably be Kokomi skilling a bunch. All right, 13, nice.
Oh, that is horrible.
You feeling a reset?
No. We'll try it out. We'll see. All right.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how this goes. Okay. That at least works. I can't equip. I can equip Bell Tune 2. I think that's okay. Yeah.
Blue core says baited by toss up, same value as tuning it.
Yeah, that was not ideal. I might just go for triple equip and end.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might
Yeah,
actually
and then
be
I can try and get more hydro all over myself too.
yeah. Because I have this Liben. So okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not the
Check.
most efficient start. We've had better.
Mm-hmm. It's all
It's
right.
okay. It's okay.
Here. I'm gonna grab one of these, and then we're also going to draw another Timaeus. Let's see what I get. Tenacity, we'll let that cook. We'll get Jade Chamber on the field. And then let's swap to Barbara to get 1 Hydro Plus. And I think that is the maximum I can do this turn.
Yep.
All right, huge. Nice. Ouchie. All right,
Okay, we
nice.
have a
Now I can
Tien
quit
as well.
Tenacity.
That's actually pretty good. So the reason why Tien's in this deck, you actually need some way to, of course, generate enough. Ooh, good dice. Generate enough energy to burst on Mona and Crab, and we have 2 Tiens in the deck in order to basically get 4 energy, and then at some point we'll normal on Mona to get the last one. Oh, perfect time for Courtyard actually.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so we have Courtyard into Belt Equip. Okay,
Ooh, do you
so
have
you
Geores
saw
too?
no. Well, remember Geores doesn't actually work with Crab.
True.
Please be aware. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna move this chat one more time. It's too. There shouldn't be anything too much happening on the summon side on down here, so we'll put it over here. But yeah, you saw all those shields go to Crab. Basically, as soon as you perform an action on your turn, Crab will eat any shields that you have and add it to his own. So this Crystallize is going to give us basically 3 different shield things between Bell, and then Crab's going to eat all 3 for 6 dice.
Nice.
6
Okay,
shields.
and
So
then
that's going to be our primary game plan.
I'm gonna swap Kokomi to give you another Hydro hit.
And I can actually 3 skill this turn. So if you have 3 Hydro, then
Yeah, I have 3 Hydro. I'm gonna
perfect.
self-apply again.
All right.
Let's see here. It's too bad Tenacity won't proc.
Oh, you're right. Uh-oh, I was counting on that die.
Oh no.
That's fine. And then you just take Mona out here, and then I'll go to Crab.
Gotcha. All right, let me Barbara slap. Boink.
I miscalculated that by 1. All right, 215. So we'll use one of
Oh,
these.
don't forget to grow those bad boys. Let's go.
Emblem
Nice, nice.
and if you
Let
just
her rip.
end,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
oh, here we go.
That's the Mr. Krabs.
I still
Shit!
226.
Not bad, not bad.
226. Okay.
Let's see here.
Ooh.
T1 Rana. Okay.
Okay, I have the same 1, 2, 3. I have the same open as last time. So this time, as long as I can get.
Oh, I like my opening. Okay.
Okay, who goes first? I start first.
You go first. You go first.
So I need a slow swap. Luckily,
Gotcha.
I have the
Okay.
dice for that. Okay, so we're fine.
All right, and then so I will still Kokomi. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Luckily, I have the dice, but can I roll this dice? I need 3 Geo, 3 Geo. Oh, I got it. Okay, I have 3 Geo. I have a Pyro. I have 3 Geo. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing
Nice.
it. We're doing it.
My dice are a little fringe, but I think I can make it work.
Yes, this is fine.
Nice.
Okay,
Okay. So
I'll be able to donate
this.
to Kid Kujirai soon, so
Thank you. Thank you.
we'll
Thank you.
fix
That would
that.
be very helpful.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, I should be able. I could probably squeeze out a barber skill too.
All right, this is good. This is good.
Nice, nice, nice. And you're not skilling again, yeah?
No, I have no dice.
Gotcha, gotcha. Yep. All right, let's get this out here. Let me do one of these. Grab a skill. And we'll J chamber and we end.
Oh, wait. If you chain chamber, if you chain chamber now, it's gonna blow. It's
Oh,
okay.
darn.
That's okay.
What's it called? Hold on. My bad. Hold on. Let's
It's
see.
easy to
Oh, yeah,
forget.
I didn't count. I'm like, shoot.
Yeah. So we have exactly one card left at the end of your turn.
Well, I get one Omni. Woohoo.
Okay, I didn't draw any other armor things, but I think that start might have been good enough that we can keep going. Okay, hang on. If I start first, I think I have to go Mona this turn. Because I can't skill twice. Anyway. Oh.
Gotcha.
Oh, Kikujirai saved me. Okay, Kikujirai saved me.
Yo,
I didn't have enough
let's
usable
go.
dice, but Kikujirai saved me. Okay, so I'm gonna just skill breastplate once, and then after this, I'm gonna go Mona and normal attack. So you can probably.
I want to try and get on Kokomi ideally, and it's a slow swap. Do you think it's fine?
That should be fine, but then I'm gonna NA on Mona anyway, so I think it's fine. We can probably waste that Hydro application. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I mean, if not, I can always go Kirara and then slow swap in the Kokomi. Or do you think that doesn't work out tempo-wise?
If you have enough dice, you can probably go Kokomi, then Kirara, then I'll NA, and then you can go back to Kokomi.
I have 9 dice, so I think I'm fine.
Okay,
yeah. And I have Rana.
Perfect.
So I'll go Kokomi. I would not Kokomi, Kirara. Alright, and then...
Actually, I guess you go back to Barbara, because we don't want to waste this Hydro application, right?
Yes, absolutely. So we'll go back to Barbara.
Okay.
Nice. Alright, then I swap Kokomi.
Alright, now I can end.
Nice. And then we apply Hydro. Now we get triple action. So I can swap you, and then I can also get one of these bad boys on field. Nice.
Okay. So your setup's looking pretty good. So let's see.
Pretty good.
I do really need to draw and another. Oh!
Ooh, we cooking?
We got both!
Yo! Let's go!
Oh, wait, I'm gonna be short one die though.
Wait, maybe Kikujiro passes over?
It does, but you get the die.
Ah, darn. Wait, no, but I saw something double trigger there.
I think it's still fine. Because I think it's still fine. I won't be able to equip both, but the fact that I drew both is gonna be pretty huge. Oh, actually, wait. Can you?
Can I what?
You need a.
You want me to tap crab? I can tap crab.
Not tap crab.
Oh wait, no, the reduced shield. Darn it, no.
Do I have time to hit Noel? Hey, let me think through this. Is there a line? Unfortunately, the quick stop is going to be bad for us this time. I don't think there's a way around it. So one of the lines I could have taken is if you were able to damage Noelle, I could have gotten another Geo die, and that might have let me equip the other artifact. But I think this is fine.
Oh, if only I could donate like 2 dice.
No. All right, so we are going to see what number this is. I really don't like you can probably figure it out if you just look at the numbers beforehand, but here we go. So we have exactly 5 dice. We're going to adapt this here onto the crab. Equip Emblem of Seven Fate off of the Timaeus. Then we're going to need to tune one of these, unfortunately. But we're going to use the other one on this to buff the crab damage more. And we're going to go in with the burst. All right.
Sir. Here, let's see it. Here it comes.
What we got? What do we have? Oh, still only 236? That's what I got last time. Oh, that's not enough. Okay, the crazy thing is, we're 30 damage short from that other record. Like, that's insane. 30 damage. That's enough. Wait, that means it was another 14 shields? No, it's more than that, right? 30 damage would be 14, 15 shields. Stacks of shields. So maybe
I think the rounds where you were forced to like skill once or twice definitely pushed it.
Yeah. Basically, we need to basically get an extra skill out of every single round. Oh man, that's so hard. Okay.
It is very hard.
No, unfortunately, 236 was also the highest I already hit off stream, so we didn't manage to beat that record, and there is an existing record at 266 damage. Well, I'm definitely not done. I fully intend to try a little bit more to break that record, but probably off stream, because it does take quite a lot of resets. If you are a newer player, be sure to attend the TCG 101 series to level up your Genius Invocation game. If there's anything you'd like to see in an upcoming video, drop a comment and I'll see how I can help. Be sure to enroll in our courses by subscribing so you can be notified when a new lesson is available. Until then, class dismissed!